Hi, and welcome to part 3 of our 340 Study Skills Project Week 6, Task 6. And in this part, we are going to be looking at how to write our proposal. So let's take a closer look at that example proposal we've been working with. All right, so if we look at our example from Norway, and I want you to focus in on these bits that are in green. This is my introduction and conclusion. Just like an essay has an introduction paragraph and a concluding paragraph that holds the whole essay together, our proposal paragraph should also have a one-sentence introduction and conclusion that serves the same purpose. It holds my proposal together. And as you can see, these two sentences are not specific to Norway, other than that they say Norway, but really this could be for any destination. They are just my opinion about why SQU's Travel Club should consider Norway, and again, they're very general. So I'm introducing my proposal, and then I'm going to get into some more details about why I think SQU Travel Club should consider Norway for its first international trip. And I start with this information that I found in my destination overview. So you see how we start from the general and we get more specific as we go. So these bits here that I highlighted in red are the parts that I started with in my proposal. So describing where is Norway, what is its geography and climate like, and what are some opportunities for traveling. And you'll notice I didn't include all of the information that I highlighted. That's okay. We want to just include those main points, and maybe I've highlighted more things than I end up needing. That's all right. Having more information is better, and then I can choose what information works in my paragraph. So after I've introduced what Norway is, a European country, and talked a little bit about what Norway looks like, I go into the meat of my proposal with these bits in blue and yellow. So the blue bits are from my highlight of my visit to my 3 different attractions. So these are the points that I picked up that I thought I want to connect those to SQU students and talk about them in my proposal. And as you can see, I have connected them to the information in my column, my section about connection to SQU. So, for example, here, engineering students, right? What sort of things would they like in Norway? They can drive up the beautiful mountainous Trollstigen Highway to learn about building roads. So you see how I've taken the information from connection to SQU and the information from my attraction highlight and combined them into one sentence. So that's what I want to do for each of my attractions, is combine how will SQU students benefit from this attraction's highlights and put those together into one complete sentence. And I want to do that for each of my attractions. And some of my attractions, for example, here, my Tim Wendelboe coffee, I actually wrote 3 sentences about that because I had 2 different groups of students I thought would benefit from that. So as you can see, I've used my own words to take my information, combine it together into one proposal that summarizes the main points of my destination presentation. When I go further into the actual presentation, I'm going to get into more details about each of these places. But for my proposal, I just want to pick up those main points and highlight for SQU Travel Club why they should choose my destination. So some points to remember as you go to write your proposal. Remember to only include the main points and highlights. You don't want to include a lot of specific details or extra information like cost or hours of operation. That will come later. For individuals, you're going to be writing around 150 to 200 words. And pairs, because you are writing about 6 attractions, yours is going to be a bit longer, of 250 to 300 words. You're following the same steps, you're just including more sentences, those 3 extra attractions in your one proposal. So if you have any questions about that, talk to your teacher. And remember to connect your destination to SQU students, majors, colleges, and Oman. You're taking the information from Connection to SQU and information from Attraction Highlights and combining them together to make your proposal. And finally, remember, you are trying to sell your destination. Make it interesting. Grab the SQU Travel Club's attention with your proposal. All right, so now it's your turn to go and write the first draft of your proposal. So your homework, you need to organize your Google folder materials. So you need to be sure you have pictures of your articles or uploaded PDFs of your articles, however you did that. With all of your highlights, annotation, and glossary words circled. Your information sheet needs to be completed. Your glossary is completed. Your reference list completed. All of that in your Google folder, right? And correctly labeled, all of your files named correctly, and make sure they are all shared with your teacher. And the final draft of your proposal, you're actually going to complete that next week. But for this week, you need to have your first draft completed and submitted to your teacher. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Talk to your teacher. We are here. We are ready and excited to help you. Until next time, good luck.